I created personal branding niches for one reason, so that you could dominate whatever business niche you decided to focus on. Hi, I'm William Collins. I'm the creator and founder of Personal Branding Niches. I've been using this system myself for the past 7 years, and I used it to launch 2 different technology companies. About 2.5 years ago, I started thinking about if there was a way to pull all this idea together so that other people could do what I've been doing. This is, in fact, personal branding niches for you. You know, there are a lot of great online tools out there that allow you to network and build communities for your own business. You probably use a lot of them. Google+, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. All those are very effective tools. But you know what? They really don't do the most important thing, which is to tell your story. You know, your story involves a lot of different features of your own life experience. Things about your victories, your defeats, your fears, your dreams, and even your visions. Those are things that make up your personal brand. And in today's network economy, trust and authority are critical for advancing and dominating into any business niche. So you have to be able to pull those together and to be able to take those out in the marketplace and use your personal brand to advance your story and to advance your business idea. This is what Personal Branding Niches does. Now, you might ask me, well, I don't really need to dominate my market or my niche. Really? The first thing I would say is if you don't really want to dominate your business niche, you probably aren't serious about business. And personal branding niches is not for you. You probably need to just go start a hobby because you're not really committed to doing something serious about that niche. But if you want to dominate a niche, let me give you a little example of how critical it is to be the #1 in that niche. You know, we all love ice cream. And there are a lot of different varieties of ice cream. I actually happen to have the top 5 brands in the marketplace today. These are Häagen-Dazs. These are my favorite ice cream. And this is vanilla and chocolate and cookie dough. Strawberry is actually one of the top sellers, and so is coffee. Now, of course, you've gone into many other ice cream stores, and there's 33 flavors and many different flavors that continue to get sold. So let me ask you a question, and I'll just narrow this down to these 5. Which one do you think is the #1 brand for sales in ice cream? Chocolate, maybe? Some people might guess cookie dough or chocolate chip. It's actually vanilla. Now, you might think vanilla sells a little bit more than these others. According to the National Ice Cream Association, vanilla outsells all other brands by a factor of 3. And it's been doing that for 20 years. So let me ask you a question. If you had decided to get into the ice cream business niche about 20 years ago, do you think it would have made a big difference if you had gone after one brand, vanilla, and that you had dominated that market more than all other markets? I think your answer is yes. So we want to be the best. We want to dominate whatever niche that we want to get into. I appreciate the time that you've given me to begin to outline what personal branding niches is. If you like this teaching and if you like this idea, please let me know. Hit the like button so that we know that we're on track. Let me suggest a few other things. Down below, there is a 20-minute audio of an interview that a British radio host did for me a year ago. Actually, it was about more than a year ago. David Smallman. And at the time, I was still in the development of personal branding niches. But you get some idea about how effective this system is. If you're really interested in understanding more, that is a great interview, and please take a listen to that when you have an opportunity. Also below that, at the very bottom, there is a section on comments. I'd like to know any of your comments, good or bad, and if there's something else, if you happen to have some questions, I would appreciate the opportunity to answer those questions. Finally, if you want to continue to know more about personal branding niches, you really need to understand the 3 foundational ideas and principles that you will need to build your own personal branding niche system. Those ideas are make it, market it, and monetize it. Those are all outlined off to the other side of the program, and you are free to view those. Those are free in its offering. I thank you for your time, and I look forward to connecting with you about personal branding niches.